And the content of the story is very important. It should not be about figures, about 30 million kids die every year and 100,000 are thirsty and so forth and so on. It should be about the story of one, because the right brain, that's what attracts it, because they want to save that one that they're learning in a very emotional sense about. The right brain is very focused on emotion and wanting to save that they know. So they really, now the left brain will know that other kids will be there in the same sense, but the right brain is the one that decides to give. They have shown that stories that appeal to the right brain, usually the story of one person who is suffering whatever cause you might have, that they, not that the left brain will not give, but the ones that appeal to the left brain, when they did the research, they gave half of what the story of one that appealed to the right brain to really get involved, to save that child, even though logically everyone, the left brain will realize that if we are telling the story of that child, we have likely helped him already, but there are thousands like that. And when you fall in love with that one, you transfer over to wanting to save that child and therefore all the others.
Yeah. And it's interesting because what we see happen at a psychological level is that from those stories, what we do is we borrow the emotions of that story, right? And so when we hear about a child who has been saved, we get to borrow that sense of saving a child, right? We get to sort of feel the reward of that, as we were sort of talking about in our previous topic. So it's a really, I think, important, and this is sort of universally for all marketers, that, you know, we tend to rely on these data points rather than on what is actually proven to be more convincing, which are these stories, which are these engaging, emotional, evocative stories overall.